Hello, beautiful lioness goddess. Showing up today. A new week is beginning. Just feeling into what is present currently in my life that I can share. Tuning a little bit this morning with Nicole into the emotions and energies that are being felt. Yeah, and feeling also into all of you here in this space, how much gratitude I have for all of you to be here and in some way to bring your energy into this container to inspire all of us as we show up, as we continue or begin showing up in our lives. This space here feels safe to show up, to express, to maybe practice, to maybe train ourselves a little bit in what we're here to do so that we can take it into the outside world, outside of this beautiful lioness, pride, space. Hello, Nicole. So yeah, I wanted to show you my drum. So my daughter, my 23-year-old daughter, okay, I love to play with filters whenever I can. So I hope you can see, it's a beautiful Ganesha. It's not yet finished. He needs some eyebrows and a little mouse added. So my 23-year-old painted this for me. I actually don't have a right stick for it right now. So I'm using my sound healing bowl, singing bowl stick. I was using this drum this last weekend for a ceremony space. And just calling in that deep wisdom that comes from drumming, the drumming beat that awakens our bodies, awakens our mind, expands our mind, opens our heart, brings in the inspiration and invitation to connect and to remember who we are. It's powerful, divine, feminine human beings, embodying our vessels, embodying our persons, the human bodies. So I wanted to share a little bit of this magic. And the prompt that I wanted to share today is about feeling into each other. You know, we have felt into our dream, we have felt into what ignites our soul as we journal this month, as we are feeling into what we love about ourselves, and also how we can find our way back from the shadows, from the darkness, up into the light, just exploring this inner world. Who can we invite into this beautiful place of dreaming, a beautiful place of love, expansion, activation, and a journey, simply a journey. Who can we call in? Who can we invite? How can we call in our tribe, our pride, our family, however we may call it, our community, our circle of sisters, of brothers, of like-minded beings, calling in to our lives the people that resonate with our vision, the people that resonate with who we are, a place where we can be ourselves. If you can imagine your very best friend, your sister or your partner, it could be male or female, your very best friend who you feel so comfortable around and confident, and you can show up and crack up jokes and be silly and be cheesy and be loud and just laughing and just showing up fully in who you are and expressing yourself without even thinking twice of what should I say next. That level of comfort that you're next to this person. It could be your mom, it could be anyone, that you're just fully yourself. How can we feel into that, and in that emotion show up in the world, and in that emotion call in all that we desire to see in the people that we want to call into our lives. So prompt number 5 is call in your lioness pride, your tribe, your family, whatever it is. And as you're calling that in, you're truly calling into your own soul. What does your soul need in this moment of healing? What does your soul need to expand on, to open, to lean in? What are the blocks? What are the obstacles? What are the fears and doubts? Call that into your life in the way of calling yourself out. Call your soul out. How can you find your soul, and how can your soul find you to create the harmony and union, the mind, heart, body, energy, spirit, just everything that we are. And in this way, we're also calling in the external. I wanted to share with you my soul letter. I'll also post it into the comment. So, and before I do that, I just also want to say, when you write, when you blog, when you journal, when you write a book, when you write whatever you are writing, decide to be you. In that moment, create messages that you know you are here to create, you're here to pass on, letting go of any doubts and fears. And another interesting thing, trust, and I learned this on my own experience, you just have no choice. When you decide to show up, everything will be guided, and every word will be guided, because the divine is not just going to leave the people in your space unattended, not taken care of. The divine will use your voice, your body, your expression, your practices, your healing gifts to deliver exactly what needs to be delivered. All you have to do is trust and decide. Decide in this moment to be who you are, to remember yourself, and know that the right people will get it, and the right people will come. And you are simply here to message what you're here to message. You're not here to convince anyone. You're not here to have an agenda of any kind. You're not here to sell anything. You're not here to require anything of anyone. You're simply showing up. Yes, Nicole, open channel and trust. Open channel and trust. And let yourself stay open. The more we open, the easier it is to stay open and just disregard in that open, neutral space all the doubts, all the fears, all our self-saboteurs that are always here to make us doubt ourselves. And know that when you message out into the world, you're speaking straight from the heart and straight into the heart and the soul of those who you are meant to speak into. And you're not trying to prove anything or to prove yourself, because the people that come into your space, they are already convinced of who you are. They already know of who you are. And you don't need to convince them anymore of what you're saying. They have trust in you. And also, in order to have that trust, we must show up. And it begins here in your own heart. Begins here with realizing, what is my dream? How do I love myself? Giving yourself that self-love. Igniting yourself with topics and subjects that light your soul on fire. Make you roar, make you have the sacred rage of whatever it is that you want to speak about, to call about. And you already know your path. Okay, I would love to read this out loud. Sometimes when we read this out loud to your own self, what you write, it's actually a message to your own soul. Oftentimes when divine speaks and journals through you, it is the message for you, definitely. So yeah, here I am. Prompt number 5, call in your soul. Call in your soul sisters, your community, just so that you are clear what it is that you're offering, what you can bring, who are they and what do they need. Yes, I am always feeling ignited by Unicorn. And I'm calling to you, my soul sisters, my soul sister. I am Anya Devi. I am here to bring us together and to weave women together, to find and to offer healing of the divine feminine in many divine ways of the soul and the soul's purpose. I am here to remind you that you can feel all that you are, and you can always be inside your mystery and your magic, never leaving it. And living fully as you are in your divine wholeness. I am here to remind you to reclaim your highest divine self and always be connected. Always speak your truth. Always be led by love. Remain sacred and sovereign. Rise graceful and powerful. Reclaim your power now and choose to remember. Call home all parts of yourself, all broken and fragmented parts that you have lost along the way, while sleeping and while coming back to your senses and visions and flashes of memories of your divine purpose here on earth. Call home all pieces of your soul and restore your wholeness now. Welcome your highest soul now. Welcome your full capacity as a vessel for the divine. I am speaking to my soul clients who are my soul sisters. They are the heart-open, eye-piercing, purpose-driven, soul-exploring, self-investing, self-worth activating, love-igniting, divine and powerful women who know they're meant for madly inspiring, divine and radical magic, who are reawakened to their truest, limitless potential of their purpose in this lifetime to help the world and to be more embodied in the way of the feminine that they know they are. My soul clients are revolutionary, embodied, divine, feminine leaders. My soul clients are my soul sisters. And my soul sister is my mirror. Someone I want to run to and away from. She who is my sister. She who is the healer, teacher, light worker, facilitator, a businesswoman, a magic woman, entrepreneur, shamanka, a natural woman, angel, fairy, druid, dakini, graceful fire warrioress. She's a shadow dancer, a shapeshifter, a wild woman, a wise woman, a dragon woman, a role model, a way shower, a visionary, a muse, an artist and mystic of all time and all eternity. I am calling to the alchemical you, a priestess, goddess, queen, Shakti, Devi, woman, yogini set on fire, a lioness, a sanctuary, revolutionary, embodied feminine leader, creative essence of the whole universe, in her own awe and wonder, aware, awake, conscious, compassionate, brave, confident, wisdom, and power. My soul sister hears the call, and she comes to be guided by the powerful energy of the divine, to be present, to rise, and to walk into revolutionary, radical, incredible ways of each unique journey of the soul, to find and truly reclaim her purpose. And through it all, she claims her worth. She knows that she belongs. She flows in her sensuality. She collects her power. She delivers her purpose. She speaks her truth. She sees her vision. She believes her dreams. She remembers her divinity. She looks and sees through the lens of the divine. She senses the feminine energy surging through her veins. She has visited her dark night of the soul, and she has crawled her way in, and she has risen back up from the underworld of her own darkness. She gathers all parts of herself home. She remembers who she is and who she is not. She is present here and now. She is here. When she walks in the room, everyone turns. When she stands up, the room moves. When she looks at you, you see her soul. When she listens, she hears all of the world. When she speaks, nature listens. When she dreams, everyone sees her. When she calls, others come to her call. When she becomes my soul sister, when she hears my call, she invests in her own soul to be the ripple effect of empowerment, so she can bring healing to the world and empower millions of healers and call for her sacred soul sisters. When my soul calls to my soul sisters through my body vessel, they hear me, they sense me, they feel me, and they show up and gather together. And together we create divine space and sacred sanctuary for divine magic of supernatural transmissions of healing, transformation, transmutation, and all the powerful possibilities of divine creation, action, and manifestation of all that we came here to bring into form, into our lives and into the world, to begin and to continue to do the work we are here to bring to the earth. My soul sisters are powerful goddess babes, illuminating, bright, radiant divas and dark, glorious goddesses of unapologetic, raw, honest, and authentic liberation of our minds. They stand up for their souls and for the souls of the world. They know how to stand in their power and how to hold their graceful, powerful stance. They know how to speak their words and sing their songs. They know how to use their pain to produce the medicine for the world. They no longer feel afraid, ashamed, guilty, angry, small, or unworthy. They are brave and unstoppable. They stand in their power to belong, to be whole and holy, empowered and honored, seen and heard by the divine, in their utmost power of love and sacred rage, gracefully flowing through them, united in the embodiment of you, yogini soul on fire, lioness who roars. Claim your power back now. Manifest your soul's purpose now. Decide now. But it was not always easy, and it may still not be easy along the way to overcome all that we needed to overcome, to become and to remember who we are. Now, inside, from outside, this path is not for all. It's not for timid. It's not for it is for all those who are reawakened naturally, to those who seek more. We are the seekers. And even though you are a powerful goddess, an embodied divine feminine leader, and a beautiful essence, the one they all turn to and can't look away from, or they run for the hills within themselves and hide and hold that charge, contract and expand, show up and hide again. The truth is that you too have fears and you too have doubts. You are still holding on to many deep layers of the world. You still have to go into the dark and seek your medicine, and you are still afraid to go alone. And you forgot some parts of yourself. You lost fragments of who you are along the way. At what point have you forgotten your magic? When did you forget where you belong? And you often may be stuck in a frozen pattern, paralyzed or terrified that you may not be enough to be who you envision yourself to be. That even though you are a leader, maybe you're not that much of a leader. That you will show yourself up and everyone will see you. How terrifying is that? That you are burned out, disappointed, or lost the spark and juicy feminine creative energy of life. That your deepest, innermost sacred dreams are not coming true. That if you go all in and show up as authentic as you truly are and actually choose and decide to be who you envision yourself to be, you are afraid to fail. And on top of that, you will actually have to live the rest of your life knowing that you held the magic in your hands and you let it go. To still have that burning fire inside of you that just won't be put out. It's deep, quiet whispers won't let you rest inside your mind. How does it feel when each day and night pass you by while knowing you did not show up again and again when you could, even for 1 minute of your time, knowing that it is here already? Yes, you can. That if you just trusted a little more and leaned and stretched into the fear and doubt, you'd not only liberate yourself from fear and doubt, but you would also bring in the abundance you have always dreamed of, so you may give more and serve more as the divine into the world. It's time to set your soul on fire. You desire to dream even deeper and higher than what you've ever allowed yourself to dream. And deep down in your soul, you walk through the illusion of fear to see the clear truth, that you know what it takes to become her. But you need somebody there to remind you of who you are, to show you time after time how to bring all parts of yourself back into your wholeness and holiness, and believe in yourself, and also be the fierce and unapologetic soul on fire of energy, to kick your energetic ass in gear, to begin living your embodied way of being. I work with the divine embodied feminine leaders who came to this earth to bring their gifts in service to the planet, who hear the call of the divine through their soul, who desire to fulfill their soul purpose, who are willing to do whatever divine action it takes to bring forth their divine purpose here on earth. Until they bring it, claim it, own it. I see you, my soul sister, Lioness. I will show you how to do the same when you come into my sanctuary space. You cannot and you will no longer run away from your soul. I give permission to way showers like you to try another way, your way, so wildly you can finally show up as who you truly are and fully bring all you came here to deliver. Do you hear the calling of your soul? And do you want to know more? To my soul sister, my greatest gift to you is to be the wisdom that comes through me, through my vessel body. I am here to tell you something, to teach you something, and to pass a message through me in some way, in many or few unique ways, until we are complete. And in that divine, sacred exchange, to receive and to exchange a service of healing. It may be once, it may be for eons, or for many lifetimes that we cross our paths, so you may hear the song of my gifts, so I may share them with you, and in return you bring your healing energy into my space. The leap of faith is often behind fear. Lean into the unknown and into the uncomfortable and into the scary. I have exactly what you need to help you take this leap, to blow your mind and become the divine that you are, sacred, sovereign, unapologetic, brave and powerful. Remember who you are. Divine magic. Divine magic. Wow, that was a long one. So when we journal, when we write, just let your soul express. Let it just ride through you. The divine is simply using your... So thank you so much for your time. I think I disconnected for a moment. Thank you for being here. Prompt number 5. I hope you are inspired to call, to hear the calling of your soul, calling to her soul sisters, to family, to community, to what you're longing and wanting to surround yourself with. And once you call this energy out, it will return tenfold to you. And in return, you are the blessing. You are this regenerating blessing energy of your soul to all who are ready to hear the call. Many blessings this week as we continue living our roaring lives. Blessed be, blessed be, blessed be. Many blessings. And I'm looking forward to see your soul callings to your soul sisters. And so it is.